person picks which platform of choice. So whether it's, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you might be on, and we can all go there and visit and, like I said, share, comment, love, not just likes.
I think it's really good for, not used to this.
You're good.
Sorry. I think it's really good for increasing people's exposure. And because I think, with social media, things get scrolled through so fast. It's like really easy to miss posts and things. I belong to another networking group, and they do once a month a LinkedIn posting party where everybody has everybody has a post that's ready. You post it and then everybody comments.
Oh.
And so that gets like that huge push of recognition. We could, that might be an idea to do once in a while. I haven't participated yet, but people have said that they've gotten some really good response from it and gotten a lot of good exposure from that. So, we can talk about it another time.
I think that's a good plan because, sometimes you have to be prepared if you want to volunteer to be in the spotlight. And I think we had a situation where somebody volunteered, but then they didn't really have any recent posts where, where they directed us to share. So that made it difficult on the people who wanted to help.
So I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the person that's in the person that, is it called the hot seat?
This is member spotlight.
Member spotlight, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So,
No worries.
yeah, I need some genius on. So the member spotlight, is it a different person from who's presenting that month?
It can be. Sometimes
so I was just going to say maybe it could be the same person.
Yeah.
That might, help or make,
Maybe that's just, whoever happens to be in the hot seat or presenting, that's what we do. We go and, that person's responsibility would be to do a post, and then we could all go and comment on that. That's like how Mary was talking about.
Or I'm thinking anybody who has something that can be used to purchase as a gift for the holidays. So I'm looking at like Tammy, Rachel, Deb Oral, Anna, Jenny.
Gift certificates.
Okay, that's fine. Anybody who has a gift thing. So not like me and Brianna, for example, but maybe we should make a list, and then they should post something. We can all say, hey, this is a great holiday shopping idea to help them have a great holiday season. Because I really feel like, number one, everyone's going to be shopping online. And instead of going to Amazon, let's give people an option of how to shop local and make it easy for them by bringing it to, hey, this is a girl who's, trying to feed her family. Why don't you buy, eyelashes from her instead of Amazon, or Norwex from Rachel instead of whatever alternative, Amazon has. Not that I'm against Amazon, I'm totally not. But I really feel like during the holidays, this is a time to really spend your money locally as much as you possibly are able. And that makes sense for you. So if you're already going to buy essential oils, why not get them from Deb instead of Amazon? Yeah. That just makes sense to me. What do you guys think? I don't want to,
Actually, since this is a holiday, what about doing the group posting? Because instead of just posting, highlighting one person, but let's highlight more people.
Yeah,
because
I'm suggesting that.
Yeah.
And Mary, gift certificates? Is that something you do in your business?
Yeah, I also have the CBD line. Also.
Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't mention it right all. But Kelly could do gift certificates. Kayla could do gift certificates.
Donna, would you be willing to do a gift certificate where you can give somebody a background check out their new boyfriend or something?
That would be good for parents.
It'd be great for employment reasons, but yes, I could do that.
Well, listen, let me tell you something.
I have a question. I have an idea too, but it's like Mary was saying, for November, early part of December, why not have some type of like a can post where we talk about the group and list all that can be found in it. I don't know. I mean, that's real raw, but I'm just saying.
Well,
Some-
so there's actually
Yeah.
already a place. It's Trish's bartering website. I mean, if we all listed our products on Trish's bartering website, we could then reference people back to our products there and draw traction to her website. So it'd be like two people benefiting. Anybody
Trish's
who has
bar-
a thing to offer should list their selves on Trish, because number one, you're going to meet people you didn't meet otherwise. Number two, it's a great place to move product. And number three, then you have options at your disposal, you know, because I just had a flat tire. It would have been so nice if I could have used bartering money to pay for that flat tire instead of having to come out of pocket right now at this time of the year. But it doesn't matter. The point is, I really feel like Trish is doing digitally what we're doing, you know, personally here. We're all looking to make those meaningful connections. She created a platform where you can just meet everybody and you don't have to show up at a day and a time. You just list yourself up there and let the shopping begin.
and that's Trish's bordering website.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
upliftnow.org.
Upliftnow.org. I'm already there. I'm there as a 1099 lady. I'm there as personal as Linda, and I'm there as Linda from Primerica, because let me tell you something, guys. I've been participant of other bartering websites. They cost money to join. They cost money every month to maintain your membership, and they take a percentage of every transaction, because that's how they make money. Trish is free to join, no transactional fee, no monthly fee. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. In fact, after we get off this call, I'm going to jump on and do a Facebook Live promoting it, because
So one more
what a
time,
great-
what is her website?
upliftnow.org.
Okay.
And
Trish,
next
did you
week,
get that?
Trish is going to be our speaker next week. So she will
Okay,
give us
great.
all the
Oh, I'm
details
so
on that.
sorry.
Yeah, so we're going to get
apologize.
lots of details on it next week.
Yes. I'm so sorry, Trish. I apologize.
Donna, I
No,
wasn't.
thank you. Thank you for the verb.
Are you upset with me for stealing your thunder?
Not at all.
Oh, thank God.
Donna, your idea is really good. Yeah. I was laughing because Trish, when you got up to walk away, with your background, it looked like you were walking away into the
sunset.
lake. It just, I mean, seriously, it just kind of disappeared into the water. It was hilarious. And I wasn't laughing at Donna. I was laughing at that. I'm sorry.
Yes, the intercoastal waterway.
Like, oh my God, Trish to go jump in a lake, and she could actually do it.
I know.
All right, ladies,
Sorry.
let me
But
keep
is
us back
there-
on track, because we haven't even
thank you,
started
Julia.
discussing our topic. So what I'm hearing is that the member spotlight is something we want to continue, but maybe we need to tweak it again some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, or what I'm
And
thinking
so-
is just for the holiday season, we could morph it a little bit to make like a list of people who have tangible objects that can be sold for the holiday season. And for this time, we could just make a list of people, like you with your teas, Klua,
Mhm.
you know, where we just push anybody who has a physical object to sell to help them have a strong holiday season.
Right. But isn't there some way we could do a LinkedIn something gathering of the 1099 ladies? Something, I don't even know what, I'd have to talk it through with others, but I'm just saying, like a holiday something, you know, like,
Holiday.
you know, something about the
We
holidays. And
We are having a
list.
holiday party, Donna. You know that, right? Is
No,
that what
she's
you're talking
Yes,
about?
I will be attending, and I won't sound like I'm talking out of order.
Actually, no,
Jenny,
it sounds
what
better
did you
now.
want to say?
Oh.
Jenny.
I think, Donna, are you kind of talking about having like a post like on 1099 Ladies Networking Facebook group? Hey, you know, who has items or whatever that's for the holidays for sale, and then everyone can post their, you know, their links to their website or whatever in that post. Is that what you're kind of
Well, you
talking
can
about?
do that. I was primarily talking about this meeting and the ladies in this 1099 doing something on LinkedIn or on some platform.
Thing on LinkedIn that I heard from this other group was everybody came with a post, then they post on their profile, and then everybody who's present will go and comment on that post. That's to raise visibility of the post. Is that what you mean, Donna?
That would
Rather
be
than
good.
having it in one post that you're
Mhm.
posting on your pages, and then when you have commenting on that page, it raises
Or
the
sharing
algorithm of it.
Even
Right.
sharing,
Or a LinkedIn post that talked about the holidays coming up and people writing a post as to what they offer.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
exactly what
exactly
it
what she's
is.
saying, Donna.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
So, when Anna sends out the list of everybody's put their contact information in the chat, or if you haven't done so, please go ahead and do that. When Anna sends out that email, let's use that email as our cliff notes so that we just go down the list, person one, find them, on LinkedIn or Facebook, doesn't matter, pick a platform, find a post and either share it or comment it and just go down the list. And we should, I think, have a message of shop local. This person has a great product, blah, 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 whatever it is, and if we all are saying shop local and then we're referencing somebody, maybe we can get some sort of momentum going. So let's just use that email from Anna as our cliff notes for this master plan of shop local.
Hashtag shop local is what you need.
Yes.
You need that
Or
hashtag.
1099 ladies shop local. So this way we can kind of, grow this brand and get more people to network. And, like we can, I always
Or
feel
if
like
you
a good
do it
business
as
deals where
two different
everybody benefits.
hashtags, one 1099 ladies networking and then the other one shop local, because the
Yeah.
shop local is going to be a bigger audience.
Okay.
So
Good advice. Good advice. I'm not that savvy at this stuff yet. I'm still working my way through it. Kalua is, a genius at this. Let's just go there.
She's the queen of that.
Yes. I took a business boost class with her and it was like, you know what it was like? It was like being in the Matrix and somebody sticking a cord in the back of my neck and go, and then it was like uploaded. And then I became to know that I am the one. No, I'm only kidding. That part is nonsense. No, I mean, she had a lot of valuable input. And I do think for everybody who's not, I'm thinking in January, it's like, hey, mental health, partner with this great coach and we can just pimp out all the people who have services that are geared towards building people up and, recouping from, because we all went to see our very dysfunctional families, either via Zoom or in person, and we're all going to be putting alcohol in our tea to try to get over that. So why not partner with a coach who can restore you in a much better, permanent, healthy way? So I think, in January, we can do the same idea all over again, but for everybody who has a service energy, people who need health insurance, people who need, a recoup vacation, people who need, hey, I'm relaunching my business. I want a new sound to me. We can reach out to Jenny.
people whose pets have been stressed out from all the guests.
Yes. And people who need to find their new purpose with Laura, like we can just, restore your soul kind of, 1099 ladies, hashtag restore your soul. These great coaches are the ticket to doing so, kind of a deal. So I want to make sure that this idea covers everybody, but I want to do it kind of like in two phases. Shopping people now, hello, you survived the holidays for the second phase.
Yeah, because everybody needs to know if someone's a sex offender. So I'm right there with you.
And
Those
just
are good
as
guys.
a little segue with it, it's sharing what other people do, sharing other people's businesses is a form of giving. And I
Yes.
find it's really funny how sometimes people are a little bit stingy about that, on
Why?
Facebook. I don't know, but people will see that, oh, what a cute post. Oh, she referenced her business. Oh, not gonna like it. People get a little bit funny because they feel like, oh, if I like it, now suddenly they're gonna come at me with messages to, get, whatever their business, buy their product, whatever it is. So, doing that is a form of giving because it's showing support for a small business where, a small business doesn't have $1 million ad budget. So,
And you know what? She raises a really good point because I do a lot of one-on-ones post networking, of course. And one of the things people say is, I actually met with somebody who said, I've been networking for 5 years. I've never gotten one referral. And so my very first question is, I always say, well, how many have you given? I think what happens is we come looking to grow our business, which is completely appropriate. I mean, we're business women, but we don't come with the spirit of generosity. So now because we're just looking to be almost like on the take, it makes people stand back from us
yeah.
and hold us at arm's length. But if we came with the spirit of generosity of saying, hey, my cousin needs to know about your business, or my business partner needs to meet you. And we just start referring people. The natural thing is saying, oh my God, you're so nice. How can I reciprocate? And even if it only happens half the time, think about this. If you give away 20 leads and 10 come back as warm referrals, that's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yep.
And it's cost you nothing.
Yes.
So I really believe, and my business is 120 days old, and I already have a strong book of business, which is Charles, my mentor, is like, Linda, this is amazing that in 120 days, this is where you are. You should be so proud of yourself. So that's why I put a post on there. I said, if myself of 5 years ago saw me today, she'd be so proud. That wasn't just a, nonsense post. That was birthed out of this conversation where he said, and I'm thinking, oh, when I was at Wells Fargo, I used to do $1 million a quarter in lending. And I'm thinking, oh, I totally didn't do that. I'm an epic failure. He goes, are you crazy? Well, so, I had these outrageous ideas in my head. And then a reality check was, hey, you supported yourself on the income you generated this month, and you're in business 120 days. That's amazing. I didn't think that was amazing because I was still in the other world with the numbers. But the point is, I'm not trying to brag. I'm totally not trying. I'm trying to say that my idea works. That's what I'm trying to say. That building a funnel out of generosity, it has been very successful strategy for me. And I would like everyone to try it. You know what? Make it a science experiment. For the next 30, 45 days of your life, try to give away as many referrals as you can. Referrals every single day. And then let's have another conversation in 45 days. I want to see where you're at. I bet you your business has grown. I bet I'd lay money on the line that is going to be the case for you, because that has been the case for me.
The
So there's
universal law is
off the
just
soapbox.
what you put out is what you get back. So when you're putting out giving, you're going to receive back. And it's just that whole idea of what you focus on grows. And I actually was working one-on-one with somebody at one point, and money was a big stressor. It is for probably
Oh, yeah.
most
Of
of us, right? And one of the things that I assigned her to do was, when it was time to pay the bills, to pay a favorite charity, even if it was like $5, because that then made her excited to pay her bills. So instead of that energy of like, every time she had to go sit there, pay her bills, she was like, oh, she was looking forward to it. And then all of a sudden, money started flowing in more easily. And, so we just open up that energy about it. So when we're giving, we're just, opening all of it up so that we can receive as well.
I'm teaching a group tomorrow of people that are now going to be working online. It's something that the UK is doing, where businesses have been given a certain amount of money to help and support them, obviously because it's been such a challenging year. And it's the one thing that does trip people up when they go to networking meetings. They're thinking, I'm going to tell people all about me, and then everybody in the room is going to buy my stuff, use my stuff. And when you take it from the, hey, it's about, being a good ambassador for other people too, and how you're opening up your world to them and thinking about them, and it's not about selling you, that's secondary. It's a bit of a head funk when people think, well, I'm going to talk about me. But you're right that when you think about other people, and when I go into breakout rooms, I really drill down with people, how can we help you? Who are you looking for? And it really makes people think. And I've had people say back, I felt a little bit challenged when you asked me that, but actually it made me think, who do I want? And actually, who don't I want? So, Linda's absolutely right that when you say to other people, I want to think about you, so I need you to really articulate what you do. So I don't leave with what I think you do. I have an understanding of what you do, so that when I go about my business and I meet other people, I can truly, truly look out for you. And whilst I can't promise anything, I can promise that I am looking out. And you just, as I always say, you never know who knows who, you never know who knows what, wherever it might be in the world. So it pays dividends when you think about other people and how you can help them. It comes back to you.
It definitely does. I have so I have a thought, but okay, let's just pretend that the 1099 holiday party has not been set up yet, right? And you decide, Linda, that maybe it's held somewhere at a large kind of event space.
Oh my God, I would love that. I'm so
And
tired.
and everyone really tries to bring one new person with them as
Again,
something maybe the group doesn't have or whatever.
everyone
And
brings a +1, like at a wedding.
yeah, +1, and we just have that evening to share what we do, what they do, get to know people better, something like that. Or even do it in the winter, like February, when everybody's like in their house and they're sick to death of the winter. And you know what I'm saying? Just something to brighten up, get your mojo going again. Something like that. But that would be really nice.
Oh, it would be wonderful, except for that, we got to wait to see what our lovely Mr. Cooper says about large gatherings, because
Well,
we have
that's
to be
true.
compliant with the law. So, I am an extrovert. I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. And so human mental health is a factor in this whole time in the world. It's not just about the virus, right? Well, think about this. You survive the virus and you die of suicide. I mean, and I'm not suicidal. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that suicide is up, domestic violence is up, depression is up. These are real concerns too. I totally would love to meet in person and have a large gathering, but I have to be responsible and I have to be compliant with the law. That's just the way the world works right now. But yes, oh my God, I miss live concerts. I miss everything.
Well, I wasn't thinking about COVID, Linda. I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
was just thinking about
I'm
us.
salivating at your idea.
Right.
I really morally can't move forward right now.
Yeah, I didn't even think of COVID for a minute.
Yeah, but I definitely want
why.
to do that. So I hate when somebody gives an idea and I shoot it down, but I just want to express, oh my God, I would love to do that.
Well, we can still do that virtually. You can invite
Yes.
a +1. Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
yeah, I mean, the Christmas party
One.
is a wide open event. I mean, everyone can bring a +1. It's totally fine with me. And Deb, if you have anybody on your team who isn't networking, maybe bring them along and show them the ropes. And that goes for everybody here. Tammy, do you have anybody on your team yet? Have you recruited anybody yet?
I actually have a teammate, but she is
Good.
so busy normally. That's the problem. But I can't, well,
But maybe
Debbie,
December 4, she can Friday night, maybe she can come to the Christmas party.
if not, I can bring Debbie, who you know also,
Sure.
she's my upline. So she's technically
fine.
my team.
And Anna, do you have anybody in your team?
Mhm.
Okay.
I do.
What about Gloria or any, hey, Carlene, don't you have an employee or a little wingman over there in your accounting business?
I did. She's taken a break. She's had some medical issues this year. So
Oh, no.
yeah.
All right. Well, then never mind. It was a good thought. But anyway, everybody, why don't we all have these little, if we all have these little partners in crime in our lives. Oh, Carlene, you could bring your handsome husband. How about that?
Oh my gosh. Linda.
I wondered how long it was going to take Linda to go there.
One day you'll have to meet him in person.
I know. He just looks like Dougal McKenzie from Outlander. So I just think that she's such a lucky girl. No, I'm serious. Bring somebody to the Christmas party, so that we can have a really lovely turnout. And also though, it's better with more people. Meeting everybody, getting to know everybody. Like Donna says, that's wonderful. Relationships are so powerful. I mean, why would I buy Mary Kay from Anna as opposed to somebody else? Because we have this great relationship. So if I think I want a lipstick from Mary Kay, I'm emailing Anna about it. I'm not going to go to somebody else because she's taken the time to build a relationship with me. And if somebody says, oh, I'm really struggling with my elevator speech, I'm thinking, oh, you need to meet Jenny. She's a genius at that. She's the one that's going to help you turn that around. Because we have these relationships, we're going to look to refer the people in the group. Doesn't that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I've had a lot of coffee today, guys. I apologize.
Linda, do you have to RSVP for the holiday party?
So here's the thing. The first 25 people, which I think we only have 2 slots left now at this point, get a swag bag, and in the swag bag are all these really cool gifts and stuff. But you can still come to the party. You're just not going to get the swag bag. And I'm sorry about that part. We just can't afford to keep going and going and going with the swag bag part. So, no, you can just show up. I'm going to wallpaper the town with that link. And right before this meeting, that's right before that, I'm going to put the link on there and say, hey, everybody, can you find this post and share it and spread the word that consider yourself invited. And so, and then you just jump on the Zoom link on the day of the party. Does that make sense, Jenny? So RSVP if you want the swag bag, or just come to the party if you don't care about that.
Well, you know, Linda, I know I've RSVP'd, but
Mhm.
I've not seen the first thing about it.
You haven't? Great.
The Christmas party.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry to
Haven't either,
say.
and
On it
you know
either.
I RSVP'd.
Yeah, wasn't an email sent out?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It was in the
Go back.
email for October and it was in the email for November.
All right, I need to get back and look.
Yeah, I need to look too.
Yeah, so do I, because it's buried probably in my files.
Well, that's what, you know, funny, I send out through MailChimp, it's 199 emails, and it says in MailChimp that 77 people opened it. So maybe you're one of the other people.
Or we're the ones that opened it and just put it in another file to be safe.
Yeah, Deb's saying she gets my email, but that's it. I actually don't get anything either, except for the where in the world is Linda Tello.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That's
then
about
I
the
get
only one.
Anna's. I get Anna's and I get Kalua's.
So,
Yeah, I get Anna's and I get where's.
so Wendy sends out the newsletter from the 1099 ladies at gmail.com. And that's sort of a collaborative of it lists all the different chapters, the Zoom links, the days, the time.
I've never gotten that.
So maybe I'll need to sign up for that. Maybe you haven't signed up for it because we're very polite about it.
So-
We don't believe in spamming people.
That
We
one
will
also
not-
only goes out once a month.
Yes,
right?
it goes
Yeah.
out on the first day of every
So
month.
how do we? How do we, dear?
I think that's a great question. I wish Wendy would come.
1099ladiesnetworking.com, I believe, right? Is that the?
Yeah, or you can go to the website. Yes.
That's if you go to the website, you can just put in your email to get that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I need to ask Wendy, what is the official way to sign up for that newsletter? Because I delegate a lot of stuff because there's just impossible to be on top of every single facet of this thing.
Just one person.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, spread the
And
joy.
it's so funny too, because somebody emailed me and she's like, what is this we? Aren't you just the tenant? I'm like, yeah, no. There's definitely a we. There's a board that meets monthly. There's a chat. There's a team meeting that meets monthly. I mean, things are delegated. There's just no way. I couldn't run my own business and this at the same time if I was doing everything myself. It would be too much. It's overwhelming.
Well,
Well-
you can cut back on a networking event.
My thought was, as we finish off, do we want to just have everybody put maybe their name and like what their profile name is or what have you, if they are somebody selling holiday gifts, or we could just put that into the chat so that everybody can see and find them on whatever social media. Like I would put Kalua Ruit Galikar Facebook, because that's where you would find me.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Does that work?
Yeah, make it easy for people to figure out how to help you.
So just take a moment. And then of course, Anna sends out the chat to everybody. So it would be there for everyone.
So Mary, maybe put a link to the CBD oil stuff.
Yeah, so I'm starting a new Facebook page
Okay.
where I've
Put it up there.
merged my two pages and I'm making groups. Like I make a group for the canine massage and I have a group for the CBD. I'm struggling. It goes slowly. So I'm still trying to work on it. So anybody who would like to give me some feedback would be great.
Don't you have a website for the CBD where people can order?
I do have a website and I do have that up
put
here.
that up there so people can just shop.
Okay. All right. Do that.
And then maybe make a post with that website in it so that we can find it and share it or something like that.
Okay.
Am I overwhelming you or you're okay?
No, I'm okay. I'm just typing it in. That's okay.
No worries, no worries. I get all these great ideas and then sometimes my delivery is a little bit forthcoming.
No.
It's, you know what they say, you can take the girl out of New York, but you can't take the New York out of the girl. That's what they say.
That's cool.
And there's some truth to that. I'll own that remark.
And I figured I'm going to put my photography business because that's a great gift for somebody if you know somebody.
Tammy, the eyelash and the nails are the great gifts.
Well, actually, no, you know what, Tammy, you know what I did one year? I snuck off with my brothers and got pictures taken as a Christmas present for my mother.
Exactly, because I'm actually working on something like that with a couple of people. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's actually, you can gift them a gift of a photo. Gift them your photo session is their gift.
Yeah, but I remember that you had a sales goal for the eyelashes that you were really trying to hit. So I think
I am trying to hit that goal, trying to hit the nail. Well, the nail goal, it's whatever. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. But I do think that, you should lead with the thing that you're trying to hit the goal with. It's not like people don't know you as a photographer, but this is the newer thing. Does that make sense?
That one actually I put first and then I did put the nail one after. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Rachel, are you on Facebook?
Yeah, she just put it on there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's.
Oh, okay. I see it now. It took a minute to
Mhm.
load. Sorry.
Mhm.
I knew you were newer and I just wanted to make sure you were included.
Yeah,
Sometimes
thank you.
You're a little shy.
Well, and on the topic of giving, I'm really happy. I had one of the people I work with, we had a bet. He owed me something, like some information so that I could do something for him. And he was like, I will have it to you by Thursday. And he did not have it to me by Thursday. So the bet was he was giving me $100 to donate to the charity of my choice. So, so now,
that's
and
great.
now the big problem is there's two. So I'm thinking about just splitting it half and half.
I'll throw a third one out there for you.
What's that?
I'll throw a third charity out there for you. You can split it 3 ways.
Okay. Is it the For the Record charity?
No, yeah, exactly. Just send $34 out to Donna Pate.
Friends and family, so you don't pay the fee.
That's right. Linda, you look mighty lovely today, by the way, with your pearls.
Oh, you know what? I saw this Netflix series called The Queen's Gambit, where it's all this fashion from the 60s. So I went into my closet and said, what do I have? I wanted to dress.
Oh, nice.
Like I was on set for that movie. So this is my idea of what I would look like if I was born in the 60s.
So do you have shorts on or bloomers?
Oh, no. This is a beautiful dress.
Teasing you.
And it's got this pretty ruching so that
Very nice.
Heidi is brilliant at hiding all your figure floors. She's
Yes.
I've got the same dress, Linda.
Who said that?
Gloria.
Gloria, yeah.
Well, you know what they say, great minds think alike.
That's right.
Okay, so I have a question. I guess I would put my name in Facebook, but it would be my personal page. But that's where I put a lot of my business
That's what
stuff.
I did too. Yeah, I put it on my personal page, so I use that.
Oh, so that's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's whatever you use.
put a site that one of the things I love about doTERRA, besides for essential oils, one of their missions is really to have people have that, what Kalua said, to pay yourself first and to pay a charity first. And they have a program called Free to Give, where their whole goal is to teach people, probably what Linda teaches, that financial freedom of being free, having the feeling of, I have enough money, I have enough abundance in my life to give.
I do a business training, and every Wednesday is called Wealth Wednesday, and where you do a financial exchange with a stranger, where you give something where they have there's no ability for them to give back, to pay back. It's just a gift of generosity, and it's about also helping, also make their day, but also helping you with your money mindset to realize the more money you make, it's okay as a business person to make money, because the more money you have, the more good things like that you can do. Mm-hmm. So it can just be $1, it can be $5. You can go to the grocery store and put $1 in a diaper bag or something anonymous. They can't pay you back. I really like it. It's like every Wednesday. So
I've heard that
So next week,
somebody did like
next
$20 on a package of diapers one time.
so next week you'll learn a little bit more about Uplift Now, but one of our goals is that people can donate trade tokens rather than dollars to our charities, and we work with the charities to help them get goods and services so they can keep their budget to do what their goal is to do, is to help people feed the homeless, teach people got job skills, work with sexually abused teenagers. So I know everybody wants to give more than they feel like they have in their pocket, but they can leverage excess inventory or some of their goods and services and actually be giving more, and tokens are treated just like cash to those charities. So we're barter with a heart, which you'll learn more next week.
Yeah. And she's a legal nonprofit. So, when you donate, that is actually a tax write-off, just to throw the little financial aspect in there. So I really celebrate what Trish is doing. I completely endorse.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Everybody.
And I didn't pay Linda to say all these nice things.
No, she did not. Well, you know what? The payment is the difference she's making in our community. And that's priceless to me. So, I feel like in some ways she's doing digitally what I'm doing with this chapter. Is she's really helping the small business owner grow their business and, improve their visibility and move their product. So, I really think she's the girl to know.
I know when I talked with Trish and, found out about how you can donate to these charities right through that website, I was like, oh, what a perfect segue, to have talking about, the power of giving. And then we'll talk about Uplift Now next week. And that's just such a fantastic pairing.
I look forward to that next week. I got to run, ladies.
Hi, Deb.
Linda, I hope I find information about the holiday party. I have no idea where it is, but.
All right. Well, you know what I'm going to do, Deb? I'm going to make a Facebook event and I'm going to tag you in it.
And email me too, because I'm happy to donate. I told you that prize or whatever.
Oh, right. I definitely will get on that. I'm sorry. It's been a little overwhelming. Juggling the two things. This launch.
I bet. I can't even juggle one. So have a good week, ladies.
All right.
You
Hi,
too,
Deb.
my
You
Deb.
too.
Mary, was that Wumpus on your lap?
yeah, that was Wampus.
He gets free doggy massages.
He does. He does.
What's his name again?
Wampus.
I thought that's what you said.
Yeah.
Isn't that a great name?
His owner, her husband, or his breeder was, her husband is a game developer. So he's named after the game Hunt the Wumpus.
Oh,
Donna, what's your dog's name again?
Trip.
Donna posts a lot of pictures of Trip on Facebook.
And Rigsby, the cat. I try to do, you got to be fair to both.
Yeah, and I always tease her. I say, "Oh, it must be so good to be self-employed. So you have all that time to hang around, take pictures of your pets."
Right. And then Linda posted something that said about sitting in her chair. And I said, oh, it must be so nice to have all that time to sit in that pretty little chair
Yeah, that chair is right behind me. There it is.
In front of that pretty fireplace.
That's right.
with her pearls on. That's right.
I don't usually have the pearls, but
And I want you to know this is water. This is water.